Yeah, with invitation to know.
They say it lasts 10 years, so when my vodka gets low, I just add more vodka.
She tells me she's been doing a lot of baking because the vodka's always empty. Every time I come home, I gotta go get more.
I have another question. Pearls. I know that's maybe, they sell a lot of pearls. It's an attraction over there to sell to tourists. But how do you know if you're going to buy the real ones versus the fake ones?
Corey will explain that to you. That's an excellent question, and they tell you how to do it, and I can't remember, but he'll be able to tell you the real from the fake and how you can tell. And so yeah, that's the best way. He'll explain to make sure you're buying good stuff. And just like over here, you see 3 shirts for $10. If you buy it to fit you, and after you wash it, it's going to fit your grandchild. You get what you pay for. Our very first trip over there to Hawaii, I had bought some beautiful Hawaiian shirts. Just loved them. We brought them home and washed them, and there was no way they were going to fit me. They didn't even fit our son. And so we had to give them away. And so kind of watching what you buy clothing over there, but I will have an opportunity to buy some good Hawaiian shirts. I was going to put my shirt on today. My wife said I can't. I'll have it dirty before I get over there. And but that's all I have. Any other questions? We've had some great questions.
Well, I had one with the packing part of it because we're not experienced travelers, but is there a limit, like with what you put in the check bag? You know, I'm thinking like bigger shampoo bottles.
Yes. Oh, on check bags, no.
Yes.
Not on when you're checking underneath. You can have as big a bottles of shampoo and stuff that you want under there.
On what they take, not the carry-on.
Right. What's going in your big suitcase, you can have whatever, no limit on the liquids underneath. Remember, all the hotels will have shampoo for you.
Right.
And I don't know, my wife packs her own shampoo too. It's like I can get all I want at the hotel. Yeah, nothing in your packed luggage. Medications, pack them in your carry-on bags, and maybe a change of clothing.
Do they have to be in their original containers?
As much as they can.
Medication.
As your medication should be in their original containers as much as they can.
Legally.
Carry it on.
Well, a lot of people today have those daily
Right.
doses types. At least make an attempt to bring the original bottle with you, even if you've got them all throughout, because legally they could stop you, and because how are they supposed to know what you have in there? So as long as you have the original bottles with you, I would just err on the side of being safe rather than having your necessary drugs confiscated because you don't have any proof of what they are. So.
And in your carry-on bag that you take on the plane with you, you are allowed 1 quart size Ziploc bag that all your liquids have to fit into. 1 quart size bag per person.
That's lotions.
Lotions, mascara,
Any kind of liquid.
Sanitizer.
hand sanitizer, anything like that.
And nothing more than 4 ounces.
Is a
In that bag.
3
3
ounces.
ounces in the bags.
What about insulin?
Insulin is a medication. You're okay with insulin.
Yeah.
That is considered a medication.
Can you bring candy and snacks in your?
You can bring candy and snacks. You cannot bring
Apples?
liquids.
You have to buy them at the airport, right? After
Your-
you check in.
Your candy and that stuff, apples, you can bring that through your, with your carry-on bags.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they'll have a restaurant right outside that place, but no liquids. Not even an unopened bottle of water.
You can't carry a water bottle. to the
Empty
airport.
water bottle.
An empty.
As long as it's empty.
As long as the water bottle is empty, you can bring it in and you can fill it up right on the other side after you go through TSA.
Yeah.
You can fill it up, you can carry it onto the plane with water, but you have to fill it up after you're through TSA. So even unopened bottles,
Yeah.
you cannot bring through it.
Not that I want to take a computer or anything, but what's this really selling lithium batteries?
They haven't been stopping us with the computers yet. But if you come in with a bunch of lithium batteries, they might, you know, just on your computer, they haven't been doing anything. Have you had any experience with that? Brittany, you've been doing more flying?
Yeah, I brought my computer charger, the camera charger. So I had the camera, the GoPro, and my computer, and they stopped and they emptied out all my luggage. Like in my carry-on, I had all of it because it's all like works property. So I wanted to make sure that I didn't lose it. And they completely emptied my whole entire bag. But they basically just said that if you like just try and keep them separate, I guess, because it was all a big bundle, so that set something off.
So if as long as you have just your computer,
Yeah.
you should be okay with
You're
that.
not having it anyway.
And that's the one thing that just as a traveler in general, I personally don't travel with family heirlooms. If you have, even my wife and I, where we go to more active locations like Hawaii, for instance, we'll leave our rings at home for fear that you might be scuba diving into something and then come up and realize you don't have your ring, or those grandmother's earrings that you inherited from your mother, stuff like that. Leave it behind. The last thing I want you to have to do is try to keep track of things that you might not normally travel with. So travel light, travel smartly. Always travel smart because, you know, as safe as Hawaii is, don't leave your cell phone sitting out or your wallet or whatever it might be. And there are safes in each of the rooms too, if you feel more comfortable putting your travel documents and your wallets in there when you're not in the room. And most importantly, enjoy yourself and have a great time and safe travels. And you are probably the wisest people here in North Dakota to get out of here right at this time. So perfect timing too. So enjoy.
Okay, thank you for coming. If you have any other questions, just feel free to come up and visit with us, and we'll take care of that. And have a safe trip, and otherwise see you in Fargo or Denver.
On Sunday.
Sunday.
Aloha.